They really have put us in a situation where if we don't do something, then we are screwed. But they've also set it up so when we do the thing that we need to do, we're screwed. Clever, aren't they, when you really think about it? Of course, that's how they would do it. So what do? Don't play into their framing. Don't do the Civil War thing. Go on the defensive, not the offensive. Lock ourselves down and remove ourselves from their system rather than fight within their system. There has to be another method here. Okay? The middle way, like the path of least resistance, you know. I'm not trying to get too Eastern about this, but I think what Christ came to show when he came to show us the way, he was healing the sick. He was ministering unto people. He was, flipping tables in the temple to his father's house, the money changers. But when people came out throwing stones at the perceived whore over there, he started writing in the sand and then said, let him without sin cast the first stone. And someone said something really funny in the Telegram group, and I thought, he said, oh, well, my pastor told me that he's wondered if he was writing all the names of those men's mistresses in the sand before he said, let he without sin cast the first stone. I thought that's exactly how he would do it, isn't it? Because he knows everything. Like, he's Jesus, he knows what everyone's sin is, and he's there just writing the names of these random women in the sand, and all the men with the stones saw the name. I'm like, well, no, shit, he knows. Can you imagine that? But that was the point, isn't it? He exposed people. He exposed people's hypocrisy. He, with words, debated the Pharisees when they came at him with the gotcha moments. And he was like, come on. And then he would just rip them apart with facts and logic that cannot be denied, because ideology and delusion of grandeur is what they were being driven by. He was being driven by simply the truth. He just told the truth, and it destroyed an empire. Rome collapsed. Jerusalem, as run by the Sadducees and the Pharisees and the old systems, was destroyed. The temple was removed, and he gathered his people who would hear him. His sheep heard his voice, and he rose from the dead, unleashed the Holy Spirit upon his peoples, and they went forth and dominated the earth by simply just telling the truth. Maybe that's what we should be doing. Telling the truth about what's really happening here. Because with the truth, people stop in their footsteps. And it can even go to, I know people might think this is impossible, just simply because of what we're dealing with, but just tell the truth to the Muslims too. There's a lot of things, and there's warriors out there who are preaching the corruptions of the Quran, and how even the Quran points towards Jesus Christ being the absolute truth too when you actually look into it. And they just don't know about it because the imams aren't telling them. Okay, and these people, there's plenty of converts from Islam to Christianity, and we need to do as much as possible. The truth will set you free. I think we need to take that seriously. And the pen is mightier than the sword. We just need to say the truth. The problem is it's uncomfortable. The truth is uncomfortable. The truth is squirmy and weird and hard to say, and unfortunately, telling the truth makes some people look bad because they've done bad things. That's it, The truth is ugly, it's brutal, but it's the cure. And obviously, you can't have the truth without the truth, the way, and the life, and that is Jesus Christ in your life. So that's the first thing that needs to get straight for most people. But I find most people are receptive to Jesus simply because he is the only one telling them the truth. And if you become the one telling people the truth, then that is Christ in you manifest in the world. And that's our power. That's our true superpower here. And I think it can change everything. It can change the world. It can change lives. It can at least not make us fall into the trap of spiders and the webs they have weaved. At least. I don't know. I'm ranting and raving. I'm going to take a break.